What's going on, everybody? It is Chris Akin back with another edition of Chris Akin Presents. Thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. While you're watching, or even maybe after, or even right now as you're watching, if you're in front of a laptop or something, like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, repost, whatever it is that you can do to make this channel just that much better. That would be very, very much appreciated. I certainly appreciate you guys being here today. And yeah, we are gonna do some talking. And what are we gonna be talking about? Well, we are gonna be talking about a movie that surprised me at how good it was. That is The Housemaid. Now, I am not gonna lie even a little bit on this. This did not seem like something I would probably watch. I just didn't. As everybody that watches anything that I do knows, my number one obsession right now is Sydney Sweeney. I am just totally obsessed with her. I don't give a shit about the American Eagle jeans controversy or any of that. She's hot. Them saying that she's whatever doesn't matter to me. She's hot. I enjoy her. I love her on the show Euphoria. I've had a mixed bag of stuff with her other movies. I've liked some of it. I liked Anybody But You. I thought that was pretty good. I didn't like the one where she was like the nun. I didn't dig that at all. So I'm up or down with her. Americana, not my thing. I mean, she's up or down with me. And regardless of how hot she is, the jury's still out on if she is a true box office star. She's by no means proven herself to be a Demi Moore or what's her name? Erin Brockovich. Can't think of her name right now. Julia Roberts. She's not proven herself to be that yet. She's up and coming. We'll see if she can carry movies. I know she's doing all the right things as far as being a director and being obsessed and doing all of her homework for all of these shows, et cetera, et cetera. So I get it, for these movies, rather. So I get it. She's trying to be that next person, and she's well on her way if she can figure out the acting part. She can either go the way of a Julia Roberts and become a huge megastar for a while, or she can go the way of a Pamela Anderson, which is she's beautiful, but no one cares about her movies. And the jury is still out on that, really. We'll see. That being said, if The Housemaid is any indication, she might ascend herself to the Julia Roberts side of things. This movie was surprisingly excellent. Like I said, this is not 99 out of 100 times I would see this box, or I would see, this movie coming and I would pass right by it. It's just not where I kind of focus movie-wise. But this, quite honestly, and if I'm just telling you the truth, I literally went to Grok and said, is Sydney Sweeney naked in this movie? It said yes. I said, I'll watch it. It's that simple. I hate to be that honest, but that is the truth. So I watched this movie, and it was excellent. One of the best movies I have seen in a couple of years. I really do believe that. And I'll tell you why. It really doesn't have a whole lot to do with Sydney Sweeney. She was excellent in this movie. I don't want to say that she wasn't. She was quite good in this movie. But the standout of this movie is the quote-unquote other girl in the movie, Amanda Seyfried, or Seyfried. I don't know how you even say her name. She really carries this movie. And, to kind of give you a 2-second synopsis of the movie, what it is Sydney Sweeney is looking for a job. She's out on parole because she killed somebody. It was kind of a self-defense killing. It's more like a manslaughter type of a deal. But she killed somebody. She gets out of jail. She's on parole. She has to have a job. She gets a call from Amanda Seyfried, and, she takes this job as a housekeeper, a housemaid, so to speak, for this woman and her husband and their little kid. So she moves in. It's a live-in job. She moves in, and then the chaos begins. And this is where this movie comes into play. And I'm going to try and explain a lot of this without doing a whole lot of spoilers here. I'm not going to spoil this one for you because I really think a lot of you should see it, whether it's in the movies or wait a couple minutes and it'll be on the streaming sites or however you watch it. Maybe you don't watch it now, but you watch it in a month when it's on whatever it'll be on, HBO or Netflix or whatever. But the gist that was the gist to this movie. What ends up happening is twist after twist after twist. This is more of a dramatic suspense thriller than, it's not horror. It's definitely suspense thriller though, and it's very, very chaotic. The Amanda Seyfried herself makes you hate her, then makes you feel sorry for her, then makes you hate her again, then makes you happy that she's there. And I won't get into why. You're going to have to watch all that yourself. But the movie takes some very, very twisted twists and turns. And it's all based on Amanda seemingly being crazy. The husband, who's played by Brandon Sklenar, he's like one of these really good-looking actor guys, perfect teeth, perfect hair, perfectly built, good father. At the beginning anyway, you look at him and you just think he's like the perfect guy that's stuck with this lunatic wife. That's really what you kind of get thinking, and then it goes from there, and you learn why she's a lunatic wife. And I'm sure I'm sort of spoiling this, but you guys get the point. In any event, this thing is highly suspenseful. I know I was watching it, and it was edge of the chair watching all the way through. And then just gigantic swerve at the very end of the movie where I was like, whoa, I really didn't see this coming at all. So, I definitely recommend this movie. It is fantastic. I think a lot of you guys, if you like suspense type movies, get your heart racing a little bit and you're trying to figure out what's going on, kind of mysterious type movies. There is some violence to it. There is, like I said, Sydney Sweeney is naked in it a couple of times, banging the husband, which is not a bad thing in my mind. But, it has all the elements. It has drama, it has suspense, it has sex, has some violence. It has some weird twisty shit, which I like. Overall, this is just a great movie. I strongly suggest that you check this one out if you are a fan of that genre of movie. I certainly think if you are, there's not much you could not like about this movie. It's a great movie. It is The Housemaid. It is out there now, coming soon, I'm sure, to whatever streaming service. These guys now with their 21 days, and then it's 21 days in the theater, and then it's off to the streaming services. It's getting quicker and quicker to where we won't have theaters anymore. Another story for another time. This one is definitely in the theaters while they still exist. You should definitely check it out as well. It is The Housemaid with Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney. Check it out, won't you? And while you're checking that out, that means that you won't be checking me out anymore, because I am gone from your presence for the day. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Chris Akin Presents. I very much appreciate it. If you could, I know I said at the beginning, I hate to be a pest, but I'm going to be here. Like, subscribe, follow, share, repost, comment. Yeah, leave a comment too. If you've already seen the movie, let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't seen the movie, tell me if you think Sydney Sweeney's any good as an actress. I'm curious what other people think. I love her in Euphoria. I'm not sold on her yet. There's something there that's not quite there yet. But with Euphoria, I can't get enough of her. And now this movie, very good as well. And, Anybody But You, very good as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And that is going to do it for this edition of Chris Akin Presents. I have been Chris Akin, and guess what, folks? I know this is shocking, but I will be again tomorrow. See ya!
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.